What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. Last time, my friends, we did the captain trials with our favorite captains in this game. Today, we are going to be wrapping up this series by doing one final thing, and that is playing with the three new characters that we got in this game: Bowser Jr., Prince Peasley, and Starlo. But before we begin, you all know the drill. Drop a like on this video, and don't forget to answer the comment question of the day. Last time, I asked you guys, what is it you'd like to see me do before we wrap up this series, and most of the responses were showing off Bowser Jr., Prince Peasley, and Starlo, which I'm doing in this episode. So today's comment question of the day isn't really a comment question. I actually just want you guys to tell me one thing that you liked about this game and one thing that you didn't like about this game. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm very interested. If you want to see my response to that, go back and watch the last episode. I talk about it in detail, what I liked about this game and what I didn't like about this specific game mode. But for the most part, I had no problem with the Minion quest. I actually enjoyed it. At the beginning, when I first played it, I didn't really think I'd enjoy it as much, but the more I played it, the more I actually fell in love with it, and the more it was more interesting and entertaining for me. So I actually have no complaints about this thing. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at our minions. I have not played this game in almost a few weeks. I wanted to say a month, but that's not really true. Odyssey's only been out for a couple of weeks, and the last time I played it was like a couple days before Odyssey, so it hasn't really been that long. But anyways, as you can see, we have Starlo, we have Prince Peasley, and Bowser Jr., all of which are flying characters. Now, I'm going to be using these three, and I'm going to be running through this entire world, and you'll see I'll be able to play it really quickly, unlike the first time when I did it. It took like about half an hour, but that's because my minions were like super underleveled. Or, I mean, I guess they weren't underleveled, but they weren't as overleveled as they are now. Like, compared to like what they are now, they're definitely underleveled. Like, these guys are 50, man. I don't know why I made them this strong, but I guess I did it just to level up my captains, because my captains weren't that strong. So we're going to go ahead and use our Captain Goomba, because I like him the best. He's my favorite captain of all. The entire adventure literally revolved around him. You can actually see that my captains are all like equally leveled. I made sure to get them all to 42. So you got the Captain Goomba, you got Captain Shy Guy, Captain Boo, and Captain Koopa. And then I'm going to be using these guys right here. So I'll put Bowser Jr., replace him with that guy. I'll put Starlo, replace him with this Tanuki Goomba, whatever, Tanumba, whatever you want to call him. And then Prince Peasley, I'll replace him with, I don't know, man. I guess I'll replace him with the Pokey. Why not? I literally am going to struggle with these guys, but it's whatever, because we have 4 melees to, you know, carry us through this. And then we have 1 range. You can't really go wrong with that, you know, having 1 range on your team. But yeah, we should have no problem doing this, because actually the first half of this world, the minions are way weaker than I am. Actually, wait a second. Wow, never mind. The mightiest minions is only level 39. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I really did overlevel a lot. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into this, and I'll fast forward through, you know, the little transition scenes over here, and you guys will see exactly how fast we kill these guys. So it's kind of sad to see this game come to an end. You know, I really wish this game had a bigger post game. Unfortunately, Mario and Luigi games don't really have post games once you beat the game. However, this game though, you can go back and fight the boss as many times as you want. Like this boss, or even in the main quest, you can fight the bosses as many times as you want. Doesn't really matter, and that's something that you could do. But I mean, playing with these characters, it doesn't really do much for us. Like, look at Bowser Jr., look at Starlo. I don't even see her on the map, but she's chilling right there behind Roy. I really didn't even see her because she's so small. But I don't understand, like, really what these guys are for. I mean, it's cool that they gave them to you, but you don't really get a chance to use them as much. I wish they had made like a trial specifically for these 3. That would have been dope. Or maybe given them like their each individual trial. That would have been awesome to see. Something I would have also liked to see more of was Prince Peasley. Like, we didn't really get to see much of his story. I mean, it was kind of very vague too. You know, he kind of popped in a couple times, you know, to check in on the Minion squad, but that's about it. But other than that, you know, he was very just, you know, absent, just like the main story. If you guys remember that, Prince Peasley made a couple appearances and then he was always off doing his own thing. They should give this guy his own adventure, man. Like, The Adventures of Prince Peasley. I would totally play that game. I'd love to see what this clown was doing the entire time, you know, while playing this game. He was probably off, you know, what did he do? What was his role? I mean, I'd love to see how he was eaten by the dragoon and his first couple encounters with Fawful and Bowletta, or I guess Cackletta at the time, because she wasn't Bowletta, but still, look at that, dude. We are schooling these guys. We're like getting like literally 15% extra EXP based on every battle that we do. So I mean, it's not really gonna do much for me considering I'm level 50, but still, you know, it should be enough. I actually was looking at some guy, he tweeted at me like his levels of this thing, and he was like level 99, dude. I was baffled. I don't know if he tweeted at me, if I saw it on a video. I actually don't remember, but I remember seeing it and I was baffled. Like, how is it that this dude is level 99? And I guess it makes sense because, you know, they probably just kept playing the game over and over and over and over until they actually accumulated enough beans, and they probably, you know, picked up so many like extra minions, which they, you know, traded off for beans. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon Go a little bit, where like you find a Pokemon and if you release it, they give you extra beans. Like these guys, if I release all of them, they'll give me like a bean, which gives me 1,000 EXP points. So that's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Fireball and Boomerang crossover. It's not like these guys are really doing much damage. I mean, like these guys, the minions, Bowser's minions, or I guess Fawful's minions, because they're not really Bowser's minions at this point. They're just Fawful's minions. Look how nice Bowser Jr. looks though, dude. It's kind of sad. I should have used all the Koopalings. That's what I should actually do. I'm gonna switch out to the Koopalings, to be honest. I mean, this would make a lot more sense to throw all the Koopalings in with these three guys. I don't think I'd have enough room to put all the Koopalings in this battle, but still, you know, I'll put in a majority of the Koopalings, make it that way. That would be pretty nice to see him fight alongside Bowser Jr., the king of all Koopas, you know, besides Bowser, obviously, you know. He's the one in charge. They answer to him if Bowser's not around. That's kind of crazy. They answer to a little toddler, man, a baby. But still, he's the only guy with the Koopa Cruiser, man. He looks awesome, dude. I love it. It's kind of sad, you know, like, I wish they gave him more story in this game. Like, Bowser Jr. clearly was alive at this point on in the game, but I don't, like, understand where he was. They should have, you know, I mean, I guess it would have contradicted the original story if they, like, added him, you know? Because the whole idea of this remake is that they didn't change or fiddle around with the main story, you know? And if they did do that, like, you know, it would have really screwed it up, and I guess people would have gotten upset. I mean, I don't know how I would have felt, to be honest. I guess I would have had to— No, he's dead! I would have had to see the story to see what it was like, but still, you know, I think it's pretty good that they did the Bowser Minion mode. I was a little skeptical at first to see if it was even gonna tie in together with the main story, and I was shocked that it did, because at the end I still had no idea how they were gonna do it, but they somehow managed to pull it off. It was pretty nice. The writing in this game was phenomenal. So let's go ahead and switch out real quickly before we continue on our adventure. We'll switch out to Iggy. We'll switch you out, my boy. And then I guess that's it. Literally, we got the rest of these guys are Koopalings, and then the 3 new ones, and then our captain, which we can't really switch out. So, do I have another melee, actually? No, we don't have another Koopaling melee. Everyone else— whoa, look at Ludwig, dude. He's only 30. My least favorite Koopaling is the lowest level of all the Koopalings, man. Or is he? Let me see. Where's Wendy at? Yep, he is. Yep, that's definitely true. Wah! You suck on that, Ludwig. He literally is my least favorite Koopaling. That's because he gives me the hardest time, man, in every Mario game. He's probably the strongest one, just because, you know, he fiddles with magic and stuff. Like, this guy's always doing some sorcery to, like, increase his power and whatnot. Like in New Super Mario Bros. U, definitely the hardest bosses. Not like that game has hard bosses, but if I had to say this one was hard, it would definitely be Ludwig's battle. And then same thing with like this game, dude, his battle was so tedious to do, but look at that, my melee squad destroyed them all. And do we have all 8 of the survivors? Nope, I think Prince Peasley died. We got a Dry Bones as well. Oh my gosh, it's Dark Lemmy! Look at him, dude, it's time. I think this is the battle where we fight Lemmy and Ludwig. So it's a good thing that we don't have Ludwig on the team, and we don't have Lemmy on the team, so it makes perfect sense. The Koopalings are like, come back here, we need to save you, leave the dark side and join the light side. I guess this would be the light side, because it's evil versus more evil. That's pretty much what it is. You got 2 evil squads battling it out, you know, for, I don't know what it is they're fighting for, to be honest. So Cackletta can rule the world. I never understood that. Like, why does Cackletta want to rule the world? What is she gonna rule? She's gonna just wreak havoc on everything and nobody's gonna be happy. And then what happens next? Like any super villain, they want to destroy everything, and then after destruction, what happens? You're gonna become bored, and you're gonna be like, okay, this is boring. I regret destroying everything. Maybe I should have left them alive, or left the cities up and running, and then I would have had some form of entertainment. But it's just like every super villain's like, they're set out to destroy everything in existence. It never really makes much sense, but woohoo! Look at that Mecha Koopa's about to die. Oh yeah. And then we got Prince Peaslee with the sword attack, killing the final one. Awesome. I love it, dude. Alright, so I mean, these guys, they're pretty basic. Like I said, not really a whole lot going on. I haven't really seen I haven't been paying attention to like Bowser Jr. or Starlow's like moves or whatever, but let me actually go ahead and do another chance. Ally power up. I can actually do Clash of Captains right away. Let me do that. Watch, I wonder if I could kill him by doing the Clash of Captains. Enemy reinforcement arrived. Oh yeah, dude, this is actually gonna be super easy. It's now or never. Look at, they're gonna block me, but it's gonna do barely any damage on me. Fight me, coward, and then I'm gonna woohoo! Do half damage on this clown. What the heck, dude? It's time to finish this, and then he's gonna shrink us all. Yep, everybody's shrunken. Like, it's actually only me. I've become small and weak, so I can't even deny this. What is wrong with me? Wow, he did so much damage on me like that. Oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna die. I can't even deny this. He's gonna kill me. Oh my gosh, I need to come back. There you go. He denied me. Oh my goodness. He actually did it. I was defeated by Ludwig. Well, that sucks. Technically, I should have won had I not, you know, done that, but it's whatever. We're just gonna move on to the next. No more wasting time. It's not like I have anything to prove here by beating him. We already beat you once, Ludwig. You don't gotta do it again. See, he bested me, even in that battle. He's doing his stupid magic tricks, making me shrink and small, even though I'm like, what, 10 levels higher than him? I should have easily been able to beat him, but, you know, Ludwig's all about that magic. You know, I'm pretty sure Kamek likes him the most of all Koopalings, because he's probably the one that pays most attention in magic class. They got like their own little Hogwarts going on in Bowser's Castle, where all the Koopalings get together and learn magic, and Ludwig's just like, oh, I love it, this is my favorite class. He loves it the most, I guess. Oh, look at this attack. Look at that sneak attack. Woo! That surprisingly does a lot of damage, even for a captain as weak as him. It's just a very strong attack that Boo has, but it's cool. I like it. I never really use it myself, to be honest, because I like to fight these guys fair and square. I don't cheap out by going after the captain from behind his back. That's just a coward move. Just like Boo's, man. Boo's would obviously be the cowards to do this. Look at that, dude. Prince Peaslee didn't even attack him. He's just standing there watching. So weird, like seeing Prince Peaslee and Starlow in the bunch. Deep down, they're evil, man. They fight for evil. That's why they're mean to Mario. Prince Peaslee's just mean to Luigi all the time. I guess he's kind of cool with Mario. But Starlow, she's mean to both the bros, dude. She was always evil. Or whatever. I actually don't know, man. I haven't played Bowser's Inside Story since I Let's Played it. Like, believe it or not, the first time I played that game was when I LP'd it. Same thing with Partners in Time. The first time I had played that game was when I LP'd it. And wait, what's going on? What's happening? Actually, I have no idea. Oh, I gotta play this little bounce the bomb. Alright, very nice. Is it gonna blow up on him? Oh gosh. Woohoo! Oh no! Blow up! Ah, sucker! I actually wanted to see what it was like if it exploded on me, but thankfully I didn't let it happen. Alright, he's going after Prince Peaslee. And no, he's dead! Wow, it actually killed him. Keeps denying us though, so Prince Peaslee is like starting to get weaker now. It's because the levels are getting higher as we move on, but it's still pretty good. We're winning with a lot of allies on the team left, so that's always good. So Pokey Panic, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, we're literally doing all the stages. We might as well just finish them all. Do World 8 one final time. End off this LP with a bang, you know, why not? Alright, what you gonna do for us, spiky little dude? It's gonna total damage on all allies. Alright, let's see. How much damage did that do? It barely did, just a little sliver. Alright, you could do that. Well, guess what, man? I could also do that. Look at this. Woohoo! EXP by 20%. It's not gonna give us much because these guys are weaklings, but still, I'll take whatever I can get. At least, oh, look at that. Totem Goombas, man. Mario Maker. Or not Mario Maker, but Super Mario Odyssey, dude. It's pretty nice. This game referenced it before it even came out. Woohoo! Oh, wow, and we didn't even have a chance to kill this guy, but hey. Nonetheless, we did it. All 8 allies survived, so we have a 30% EXP increase. At least, you know, Bowser Jr., Starlo, and Prince Peasley are getting leveled up. That's pretty nice. I like that. Evasion's down, so my attacks don't really do much. I guess I could go ahead and do Clash of Captains, but dude, running through all those pokies is actually going to be pretty tough. I'll probably take a lot of damage doing so. Defense allies up. I'll just let these guys knock them out a little bit more. I want to try Clash of Captains one more time. Maybe when they have less reinforcement. There you go. I'll do it when they have like 3. Okay, maybe one more. Just come on, guys, kill him. Okay, whatever. I'll do it now. It's now or never, literally. Now or never. He's gonna die. He's gonna die as it is, bro. Look at that. Fight me, coward. It's too late. He's gonna die. There's no surviving. He had no chance of surviving. That was just a big waste of 6 CP points. But it's whatever, because we are at our final battle. And the captain is a Totem Goomba. You might as well just stack him up and make him a 9 tower. I don't know how big of a tower you can get it to be in Odyssey, but it's definitely not just 3. You can do like at least 9 as far as I could tell. Because we've definitely done 9 before for some power moons and whatnot. Alright, there you go. Just kill them all. Let's see what Starlo's doing. I don't really see her. She's just... That's all they do, man. They just whack them, you know? Prince Peasley, though, has his sword attack, so that's pretty cool. You can just, like, jam into you with your sword. The same attack he does on Luigi all the time. Starlo is just doing the same thing as them, just kind of running into them like that. Bowser Jr. is literally just standing there, sheriffing over them. Oh, he got the final hit. Pretty nice. Right as I talk smack about him, he's just like, nope, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna prove you wrong that I'm actually capable of doing something. 6,000 EXP, not bad. So Bowser Jr. leveled up. We got some flying beans to increase our EXP. Alright, so let me see. These are 30, these are 31. I guess we'll just skip over that. We'll just do the Goomba's worth, fight the Koopalings, and then just do the other 2 stages. You know, we'll see if we have time to do the rest, you know. I don't really want to make this episode too boring, you know, because we've already done all this. It's not really too exciting. Plus, I mean, having these characters, to be honest, isn't really that exciting. I mean, it's cool that they give them to you, but again, it's just like at the end of the game, they're not really worth having, to be honest, especially when they're all flying. Melee outbeats everything. Like, Melee for sure is the best stats, the best group of fighters in this game, in my humble opinion. I like Melee. I've practically beat the game just using Melee characters. But still, not to talk smack about these other guys, Melee for sure is just, you know, where it's at in my opinion, so. Prepare yourselves. Oh, yes, it's me, Kamek. Increase the spirits. Well, guess what, dude? I'm gonna also increase my POW. And I'm gonna just wait. Because once we fight the Koopalings, it'll be exciting, dude. You're gonna see the Koopalings versing themselves. The darker Koopalings. And guess who they're gonna have as the captain on that team? It's gonna be Ludwig, the strongest one, man. I'm telling you, even Nintendo acknowledged that Ludwig is something special about him, dude. He's just the strongest one. All 8 survived. Extra 15% EXP. Pretty nice. We got the white Kamek now. Or the Kami Koopa. I don't know. The Magic Koopas, whatever you want to call it. Damage to all melee troopers. So that does it on the Mecha Koopas, which are like littered in this battle. So many Mecha Koopas. Show yourself. Who are they going to bring? Ah, this guy. A Buzzy Beetle. Well, I hope he was worth it, dude. Oh, he's calling another guy. You need to stop. A paratrooper, dude. What is it with these flying enemies, man? It's like flying will counter flying, I guess. Woohoo! Go ahead, Morton. Show him what it's like. Imagine getting stomped on like that by Morton, dude. You'd never live another day. You'd be dead. Just like that guy was. All 8 survived. An additional 15% EXP. Not bad. This is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, most of my melee guys are doing all the damage. Like, Roy and Morton are out here just slaying these guys. And then the ranged people in the back too, I guess they're also playing a huge role. But I feel like my flying ones are just kind of doing the same weird dance. They're just trying to hit, but they're failing at it. You don't even see Starlo like 99% of the time in this, because she's so small. And she's always like hidden behind all of these guys. Alright, Starlo's going in. Oh yeah, Starlo went in, but she missed. What a clown, dude. And Roy with the kill. Alright, perfect. All 8 survived. And this is it, guys. The Koopa battle. This is what I've been looking forward to. Oh yeah, this is it. I'll prove my superiority. Alright, dude. Well, go ahead, man. They're all dark. I actually like it when they look like that, because they look very sinister. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see what we got now. Increase our ally pow. Also do something else. Why the heck not, dude? We are slaying these Koopalings. Defense is down. I'll do it one final time as well. I mean, we might as well go out with a bang, dude. Alright, chance. Hurry up, guys. Enemy powering up. Give me another one. And enemy powered down. So they went to increase it, and I decreased it for them. Well, that sucks. Come here, my thwomp! Wait, what's happening? Oh, no! Oh! Haha, that sucks for them, because I dodged it. I actually forgot about that move. Look at that guy. He also has a thwomp that answers him at every waking moment. They killed Bowser Jr. Are you serious? Of all your squad members, why would you kill Bowser Jr. first? You can't just kill royalty like that, man. Bowser Jr. is your king. Or prince, I guess. He's not really the king yet, unless Bowser was dead. But at this point, Bowser's presumed to be dead, so yes, I guess you could say he was dead. So let me actually take a look. The Mightiest Minions, the Captain Trial. I guess we'll just do Showdown Time and then Believe in Bowser. So my squad level is 44. And that's thankfully because I have 4 Koopalings and 50s. I would have never guessed that this is how high they would have been, to be honest, at the end of the game. But I'm glad. Wow, that's a waste. I always hated it when I did that. But funny enough, you know, I was actually looking at the amount of hours I put on this game. It's like about 35. And playing through the main game of Mario and Luigi surprisingly only took... Well, because I had 2 files, right? And on one file, the bros were level, I want to say 45. And then on the other file, they were 41. But then I copied my 41 file to my other one to make them identical. So then I lost the bros at level 45, but that file took about 10 hours to level up the bros, and you know, that went from like 25 to 45, so about 20 levels took about 10 hours, and then doing it again to 41 was a lot less, but a majority of hours came from this game. I would say about 15 hours of playtime was just this game alone, and that's mainly because of grinding like this, because when you think about it logically, like, to get to 50, you have to constantly play the same battle over and over and over again, and then you're switching out to a different captain doing the same thing. So if you just keep like one set of group on your team, like I did with these guys, like I literally just used the Koopalings, these 4 as you see, and then they pretty much carried the captains in every single match, and I would just get the EXP for the captains to level them up. So it's pretty nice, you know? But still, it took forever to do. Like, it took hours. A lot more than you would have anticipated to play on, like, a game like this. But it makes sense, you know? If they're remaking a game and adding a whole bonus mode to it, they at least expect you to play, like, 10 to 12 hours of it. That's at least the bare minimum that you should do for an RPG like this. But then again, this game in itself isn't really that long. You could probably beat it in, like, I want to say 12 hours. Actually, you can. I have a long play uploaded on my second channel, and it took about 12 hours. The whole thing, from start to finish, was about a 12-hour process. And that was with barely anything cut out from it, you know? I barely cut, and I didn't even do any grinding. I mean, I guess towards the end, that was the stuff that was cut out, but still, it's not that bad. It's a relatively really short game for an RPG. Like, when you compare it to, like, Dream Team, which takes about 30 hours, I want to say, to beat from start to finish, because that game is way longer and there's a lot more to do and the story is way more complex. But I'm actually excited to replay that game, because the thing is, I've only ever played it once when I LP'd it, and I don't remember it at all. Like, I forgot a majority of the game, so I'm actually really looking forward to going back and playing that game. I'll probably start it sometime early 2018, just to give myself like a break from these RPGs, but definitely a game I'm looking forward to playing a lot. And then Super Mario RPG. Like, I was thinking about it as well. I played practically all the RPG games on my channel for Mario games, except the one that started it all, which was Super Mario RPG. So I definitely want to play that game for sure and test it out and see what it's like. I've seen it a couple times being streamed, but I never really gave it a chance. So I'm definitely going to do it one day. So this is it, the final battle before the actual final battle, where you fight Fawful's robots in the basement, all leading up to Bowser's inside story. What happening is this? I don't know, Fawful, you tell me. Your defense went up, but you only have 4 minions left. So, I mean, it's kind of pointless, buddy. The end is here, full of finishing. Oh, he's going to shrink us all. All right, well, this is time for me to use a chance block. See what we can do as well. Pow's up. So guess what? Even as babies, we're still going to do massive amounts of damage on you. It's actually funny when you look at the Tanumba, which I don't have him here on the team, but when you see the Tanumba on our team on this phase in the battle, you'll see that he's a size of a regular Goomba because he's already giant as it is. So when he shrinks, he doesn't actually shrink to the level that they're at. Like, he's not a miniature little enemy. And look at that. Baby Morton killed him. That's crazy. My boy Baby Morton did the trick. He killed Fafel. And that was 13,500 EXP, leveling up a lot of my dudes. Look at all the beans we got. One super, yeah, we got actually 2 super beans, which can give you like EXP for any group of characters. Doesn't have to be specifically for one group. And if you use, let's say, a flying bean that gives you 1,000 EXP on a character that isn't flying, it'll actually reduce the XP by 50%. So you can use a bean on a different character and it will give you like 50% less. So I'm gonna just show you guys. Like, we got a melee S. This gives you 10 EXP. If I give it to, let's say, Iggy, it'll actually only give him 5 EXP, as you guys saw. So here, you can have this one. Who's about to level up on my squad? This guy actually is. Let's go ahead and feed him. Oh yeah, 43. My squad level 4 is 45. Do we got these? That's 3,000. I can give Bowser Jr. all of them. I mean, I guess he deserves them. He is, in fact, the Koopaling. What about her? She's about to level up, so I guess I might as well give her as well. 37. And then Super EXP Beans. We'll give it to Prince Peasley. Go ahead, level him up as well. 37. This one grants 2K. 30. 3,000. I guess we could give it to this dude. Why not? Help him out. Hook a brother up. There you go. Still didn't level him up. That gives him 1,000 each. Go ahead, do that. I mean, yeah, the rest, as you can see, don't really do much. Let's see. Who else is close to leveling up? None of these guys are. They take at least 20-some thousand EXP to level up. So, not really worth investing your time. Like, you can get them really high leveled, but it does take forever to actually do that. So here we go, the final battle, and that's it. We're ending off the episode, and that is going to be it for the entire Bowser Minion series. Evasion, oh yeah, go ahead, decrease it. I wonder how well they're going to do. I'm actually going to pay a lot of attention this time. So we're going to increase our POW. I really love what they did here, though. Like, it just shows that Fafel himself was working on a bunch of things on his own time that prepped him up for Bowser's Inside Story. Because you see him also in Bowser's, in Partners in Time. But at that point, you know, I guess he's just recovering from, like, the damage and the trauma that he had to endure in this game. Which is hilarious, because you don't really think of him, you know, moving on from that to what he was in Bowser's Inside Story. But this is amazing. I love how they made a reference to this, or Bowser's Inside Story in this game. Let's start off with melee. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and increase our defense to avoid any catastrophes from going down. Destroy his Fafel bots real quick. There you go. Now I'm having the seriousness. Oh my goodness. So Fafel is definitely one enemy that I'd love to see make a return for sure. Him, Dementio, they're very nice enemies. Like, it's actually funny. I like the sidekick enemies more than I do the actual villains of games. I don't remember who I know Antasma was the final boss in Bowser's, or in Dream Team, but I don't remember who the sidekick villain was. I actually don't remember, but maybe it wasn't that important. Or maybe there wasn't even a sidekick villain. I feel like there was, but I guess I'd have to play the game again to find out. 15% EXP. All of my dudes survived. Very nice. Alright, now we got the flying and the range. So melee should definitely be able to do the trick, and then my 2 range in the back should be able to do the trick as well. And then we got accuracy increase, and then boom. Oh wow, I didn't even get the hit, dude. I failed that. That's terrible. Alright, what's he doing? Increase the POW, not bad. You know, go ahead. You can do what you need to do. I understand. This is actually going to be a close battle because, like, half of my squad members are about as equally leveled as they are. About half, so 3 of them, and then the other 5 are good. 4 of them are actually, like, super over-leveled. Look at that. You'll always see the Koopaling surviving to the very end. Look at the 5 that I literally was just talking about. the Koopalings, and then the captain, of course, because he's level 42 or 43. So compared to these 36s, he's still pretty over leveled. So we know for a fact now that, you know, my flying troopers would not survive at all. They wouldn't last at all here, man. So this is all flying, not bad. I guess it's gonna be all range that have to do this, range and flying, because we all know flying counters melee. So we're gonna go ahead and increase our defense, help us out a little bit. I would be surprised, honestly, if my melee people died, to be honest. That would be kind of shocking. The XP went up by 20%. Okay, that's fine. I gotta save these things. Bowser Jr. is about to die. Bowser Jr., you need to survive. Please don't die, buddy. Is Starlo out? Starlo's gone. No, she's still here, but you never see her. I only know this because it says I have 8 of my minions still. But again, you just never see Starlo at all in this, because she's hidden behind Bowser Jr.'s massive-sized, you know, Koopa Cruiser. Which I don't get why he's, you know, just standing there not doing much. Alright, there's only 2 left. Oh, Prince Peasley, you could do it. That'd be amazing if you killed. Starlo did it. Very nice. Wow, these guys are actually contributing. I thought they were good for nothing, to be honest, but they're doing something. And this one's gonna be all melee, so our flying enemies will have a time to shine here. Our flying troopers. Look at that, Prince Peasley, Bowser Jr., and Starlo. This is your time to shine. You better do something. Dude, they're like missing every hit. I don't get it. How is it that every hit they do is missed? Oh gosh. Yep, he did a critical hit on us. Prince Peasley took a lot of damage. Alright, here we go. 1. Oh, it's the final guy? What? I wasn't even paying attention, dude. I was just looking at Prince Peasley to make sure he didn't die. I was hoping he would get the finishing blow like Starlo did in the last one, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. But as you can see, our CP is now back to full, so we could do it 2 more times with a chance, and then just deny twice if we really needed to. Or I could, no, I don't even have enough for Clash of Captains right now. So whatever. I guess I'll do it 1 more time and then save the rest for tonight. Enemy defense down. Alright, you guys better do some serious damage here. What happening is this? Oh, he's gonna shrink us all. Nope. He's gonna make all my melee troopers take some damage. Well, joke's on you, sucker, because I have 3 flying troopers. And 2 melee, or 2 range. They're not all melee. Oh gosh, this is it, where he shrinks us all, right? Yep. He learned a nice trick from Ludwig. Look at Starlo, man. She's like a little speck, dude. A little speck of dust. Oh, she's out, dude. What the heck? Prince Peasley's also out. Man, these guys barely made it. They couldn't even survive to the final battle. They couldn't even make it to the end. Alright, Bowser Jr., you have to survive. I can't. He's gonna kill him. Oh, Bowser Jr. Wow, dude. They actually died. All 3 of them. Not a single one was around to witness the final battle. I was hoping at least one of them were gonna make it, but I guess there's just 2 underleveled still at this point. 37, 37, and 38. Wow, that actually almost leveled them up all the way to another level, but that's 36, so I'm surprised that they couldn't even make it to the end. I guess it was just pretty well balanced for them. But that's going to conclude this episode, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, next time we are going to be wrapping up the rest of the main series of this game by completing it off 100%. If there's anything specific other than the 100%ing part of the game that you would like to see me do for the main series of the game, let me know now, because I'll be recording that tomorrow. So after I record it, there won't be anything else that I'll be doing for the game, and it'll end off the series completely just like we did today with the Minion quest. So there's literally nothing left. That's the thing. I bet if we look in guide, let's actually see what we have. Like formation menu, we got all of these. Actually, no, that's not even what. Is there like a... That's basics, battle actions. Okay, so maybe not that. Let's go to records. Let's see what records have. Allies. We collected almost all the allies. We didn't get the different types of Kamix, and we didn't get the Chain Chomp. I don't know why, but I thought we did get the Chomp apparently, but we didn't. But we got literally all the other allies. Enemies, we've defeated every single enemy in the game. These are all the enemies in the game. We've defeated them 100%. Skills, we've learned about 30% of the skills. Look at all these things. There's so much more that you could do. That's crazy. And then the challenges, we still haven't yet done them. We recruited 15 of 16 flying troopers. We got all of these golden ones. So there's only a few that we haven't done yet, but again, not really worth 100%ing. I mean, the replay value for this in particular game is not really that great, so it's fun to play once, but just playing it again and again and again, it gets kind of boring. It's the same thing, you know, especially since you're not really doing much besides watching the gameplay itself. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.